got nothing better to do, might as well stream the game and play. I love this gun. It's a legendary weapon. I found that every time you aim down sights, it slows time for a short bit, letting you put an exceptional amount of damage down range. Fucking idiots over there keep throwing shit at us. There's about to be a huge fight here in a minute. I wish. I fucking hate frag grenades because they suck ass, so might as well use them. Oh, Shitaki. That's the thing about being a way higher level when you do these missions, is a lot of random shit starts happening. Because I found out that they only start putting in special mobs once you get to level 45. After that, that's when they start putting in 2 different mobs that won't show up unless you reach that level. And I've played this game like 3 times, and I've, you know, I'm saying this is the highest level I've ever been without mods. So it's crazy for me to see, because I had no idea about these mobs. Because I normally beat the game at about level 30. I like this rifle. It's a 45 caliber that does. Oh yeah, that's the big fight right there. Holy shit. It's okay. I'm gonna use this. It fires 2. It's a special one you get that fires 2 mini nukes at once. Well, that was pretty easy. It was the Big Bang Theory. My theory was that he was gonna die with the Big Bang. I'm still high off the drugs, that's why it's in slow motion. Okay, there we go. Damn.
All right.
Pretty sizable. Oh.
We aren't done yet.
Oh yeah.
The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio
Okay.
to see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
You talk a lot for somebody that don't do a whole lot.
Make every shot count.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter. Take that thing down. Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
2 of what? No, you only have to have one of it. You only have to be able to drop one thing. Now, granted, it sucks because then you go from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, you know, and then it sucks. But after a while, but no, you only have to have one of something. Well, you have to make sure that whenever you pull up that 2 menus on top of each other, that you're still holding down circle and you press X to scrap it and then store it. Because sometimes if you let go, it'll just store that item instead of duplicating it, which is fine. It's not like you lose it, but you're not getting
Perfect.
You're a comic book fan, huh?
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
so it needs a generator.
We've got company. Hold up.
Let's do this.
Just look back to that video that I put up, if anything.
Hi.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got
It's
to
really
pay off
not,
on what
though.
we
You're
started.
kinda whack.
Bring the whole
the
Commonwealth
Minutemen.
together and make it
Shit's
last
boring.
this time. So,
Let's get
you know,
RR.
back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts
for
to
you.
you anywhere, anytime. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
It's my jam. I gotta try to run some new supply lines. That's the only thing that sucks. Well, I mean, it's kind of cool because you don't have to duplicate your stuff at different positions. I always bring your stuff back to Sanctuary and duplicate it there, because if you do that and you keep your radio beacon alive, make sure you have enough beds built, more people will start showing up. And you can send those people when they show up to different encampments as a supply line, so that you can use all the resources from just this one place for everywhere. That way you don't have to go there and duplicate everything. Go there and duplicate everything. That's ridiculous. The only thing that sucks about that is you have to have the personnel to do it, and that takes time.
I'm feeling swell. Look at the
Yeah, they're basically because you have to assign people, like, okay, because you have to have water and you have to have food. Water will do itself, but food you have to have people assigned to farm, or the food that you plant in the ground won't do anything. So everybody needs to have a job at your settlements. That's why certain people you can't move. Like that first group with Preston, the people that come with him back to Sanctuary, you can't assign them to a different place. Well, that's what Fallout 76 is, but it's such a piece of fucking garbage that... Yeah, it's fucking stupid. First of all, there are no NPCs, and that's basically like there are no missions. Like all the random encounters, the ghouls that you meet, the people that give you missions, the random crazy shit that Fallout's known for, you know, encounters and stories, they're all gone. There's nobody that you can actually talk to except for real people and enemies, and you don't talk to them, you fight them. So in Fallout 76, there are no story missions or side missions, basically. And so it takes out all of the lore out of it, basically. All the fucking... That's no fun, dude. Yeah, because, like, I remember when I was living with you, dude, like, I was playing Fallout New Vegas, and, like, all the crazy little shit I would come across, I'd be like, hey, look at this, dude. Look at this fucking crazy shit, dude. Man, this shit was random and fun, and they took out, like, half the game with that, man. It's like Skyrim without spells. Like, if you want, you could go around with, you know, be powerful, but what's the fun of it if there's not crazy shit, you know? Yeah. Crazy shit. to... I wish they would remaster New Vegas. That would be dope. See, I went up to this robot, and that's another cool thing. There is a DLC called Automatron that Chris has as well that makes it to where you can create robots. You build this station, and as long as you have the selected perks, you can make something badass like a tank like that. But you can also
Would you like me to go
just build different random...
Actually, I'll be back later.
Just
Very
build
well,
random
sir.
robots, and then you can use them to be your supply line, like I just did with that random robot I had over there. And as a matter of fact, I'm about to make a new one for every single place. Since I have so many things, I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, go ahead and build just some regular old robots. Rename them something cool. Or garbage. Like, garbage. And, that is gonna be my new supply line. I'll just pull up my workshop menu. Supply line. Okay, you're gonna go to the Mechanist layer now. Cool beans. Be gone, thought. We'll just fucking do it again. I'll make a new one. See, look, garbage. Automatron. You could actually call it. They're all gonna be named garbage now. Now that's a thing. It's gonna be garbage 1 and garbage 2. Alright. Garbage 2. That's all I need from him. So
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality unit remaining in factory default mode?
supply line, and now you can go to Finch Farm. And so, alright. So like a second ago I was at that big ass castle where I had the boss fight. Whack. Anyway, I had enough to make 2 generators. I didn't have shit. But because I'm using this as my base of operations now, I can fast travel back over there, use one of those robots as my supply line, and now, if I can figure out what the fuck it was, there it is. Now it's gonna have a ridiculous amount of supplies and we can build it up. It's fucking crazy. The coolest part about all of this is it's like modding, but you can get all of the goddamn achievements. So you actually get a sense of accomplishment. And you know, I've only beat this game and I've always sided with the Institute. So my plan is I'm gonna do the side quests and whatnot, and I'm gonna start at level 100. And once I get to level 100, I'm gonna overwrite all of my previous saves, and I'm gonna start from there. And I'm gonna go with the Institute, and I'm gonna side with them and beat the game. And I'm gonna reload one of those hundreds, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna pick the Brotherhood. And I'm gonna beat the game, and I'm gonna do that over and over again until I get all the achievements that you can for the different factions. Alright, these are the 2 generators. That's all I had trouble for last time. And now I can build whatever I want, because I have, as you can see, 3,000 of everything, 9,000 of everything. And now that I'm here, even if I start to get low when I branch out, since it's all connected, I can just go over to my station, pull it out, drop it, duplicate it, put it back. Yeah. The only problem about this is that you have to grind. You do have to, you know, take the time to do everything, so... which is understandable, and I would expect nothing left. Well, let's get these guys fed first. Okay, they do need water. There is no water available, so it's gonna have to be stupid-ass pumps. I like it to be semi-organized, you know. See, I've only got 200 gears, so I might have to duplicate them. How much much water? I have 9. That's not enough. That's whack. Whack sauce. Fuck it, triplets. Food. I'll give them a nice crop system right here. Bye, Ryan. Some beautiful music in the background.
First mistake, last mistake.
Someone or something is playing games with us.
Mm-hmm.
Stubborn, I'll give you
Up
that.
close, personal.
Bye-bye. All I have to do is find one of these morons to assign that shit to, but everybody's being an idiot. Okay, you're assigned to the radio. That's cool. It says that there are 2 people that live here, so where's the second? You know what? No matter. We'll just make more people. There's a lot to do, dude. And this is, I mean, all over the fucking map, dude. This is one of, like, many. No, not particularly. They are scripted spots, but they're all over the place. Like here, I'll show my supply lines right now. As you can see, this is my home base. But these, like this one is a place. The ones that are marked with supply lines are a place. That's a place. And so these are all, like, I haven't connected this one yet, but they're all there and they're all available. Like, so basically the only thing, once you get to duplicating stuff, the only thing you're going to want to start keeping, like, you're going to want to pick, like, mute fruit, I don't know what it's called. It's a little tree with the purple apple looking thing. And the tato, the tomato looking thing. The only thing you're going to want to grab is food, because that's the only thing you're going to have to plant. Now that you can duplicate stuff, you can craft whatever you want. You just can't craft food. So you grab food while you're out exploring. Let's see if anybody's shown up yet. No, it's just 2. Are you assigned anything? Oh, you're unassigned. Sweet. Food.
Okay.
One person, when you assign them to food, will do 6 plants. They'll do up to 6 plants by themselves. So, as you can see, the food's rising. And they'll go up to 6. So, she's got 6 food, and like you only need 1 food per person. So, the robots don't count. They don't need food or a bed. So, that's pretty cool. Defense, though, right now, that's what this place needs. I've got this random perk where if you do anything that gives you EXP, it'll give you 5 times the EXP for that thing, just at random. It's really helpful. Have a couple turrets looking outside, a couple of turrets overlooking the courtyard. Everything's gonna attack from the front, so it's not like it matters. Just gonna have a little overwatch. Alright, oh yeah, I didn't show you this. Check this out. The problem with being able to have unlimited crafting items is you can only build, you can see up in the top right hand corner, the size. You can only build and have a certain amount of things. And then it's like, hey, that's too much shit for this area, you can't have any more. But I found a way to negate that. All you have to do is go over to your workshop, and if you have any guns, which I don't have any guns here, but I do have guns on me. Go to your inventory and drop all of your guns. Drop all of your guns and then drop all of your clothes.
If you're gonna litter, at least drop something.
Pull up the menu, you know what I'm saying, the crafting menu for your area, and just store all that stuff by pressing circle on it. Just put it in your workshop. And if you look closely up there at that top right hand corner, it's going to slowly go down, making it to where you can make an infinite amount of stuff in your place. All you have to do is just drop your guns, or pull out your guns, drop them, pick them back up. I like video games, man. And you just go over to your workshop, apparel, pick up your stuff, weapons, pick up all your stuff. Go right back out here, drop it again. Pull up your work stuff, put it up. As you can see, it's slowly going down. You rinse, lather, and repeat. Keep doing that, and you can build unlimited everywhere. Everywhere you can have a settlement. My problem with this is sometimes you accidentally kick stuff too far and you lose stuff. And what's cool is after you've already favorited and selected an item, even after you drop it and pick it back up and put it in your inventory, it'll automatically assign it to your quick slots. It'll remember that. So drop it in your stuff. You don't. It's not like you have to go out of your way to reassign it. Yeah. So it's just an easy thing to do. And as you can, as you can see, I'm fucking naked. I'm gonna put some goddamn clothes on. But as you can see, the size went down, and now I've got people showing up. Look at this fucking dickhead right here. All the food's assigned, so he doesn't have a job. That's cool. Something I like doing is go into resources, scroll over to miscellaneous, and there's this little workbench called a scavenging station that you can create. I try to create 3 at every site. And what happens is when you find somebody like this that doesn't have a job to do that lives there, bring them over here and assign them to this, and they're going to start scavenging stuff, which means they're going to slowly bring in crafting resources. So apart from your duplicating, you've got people that have a job now, and he's going to start making sure that we've got more supplies that slowly come in. Who are you talking to? I mean, beds, we got 4 people, we got 5 beds, so I do need to make some more beds. And bring this outside. I've got a whole crafting area.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Just clearing out some rooms, gonna make some more beds. That way, anybody else that shows up is not pissed off that they don't have a place to lay down. Even though there's radiation and monsters outside, they're gonna bitch about having a goddamn bed. You might have to lay on the concrete, but nothing's gonna fucking eat you here, you asshole. I should make them all cots just because of that. Nice. Alright, now there's 11 beds, so when people show up, they have nothing to bitch about. 11 beds, there's plenty of food. I guess I could put down some more food just in case. Alright, what you trying to you trying to play something?
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet.
I'm down. I mean, I don't know if you want to play solo or what. Shit, I got you, bro. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm gonna call it a day, but that's a little more in-depth, and I had to make your settlements as big as you want and whatnot. I appreciate y'all watching the Shitaki stream.